It's November 21st, 2022, and I'm writing this to tell you about the feelings of loneliness that I've been experiencing after our time spent together. Rather paradoxically, it appears that the more time we spend together on a particular morning, afternoon, evening, or night, the deeper the pit in my stomach reaches from within. It feels like the same moment is replayed every time we part. You close the car door gently with one hand, the other hand oscillating back and forth in a wave, and just before you disappear from my sight, your head turns just enough to feign one more affable smile. Feign. That's what I'm sensing, at least. Is it possible that you're feeling the same visceral emotions as me? Because if so, we can speak on the matter and exchange our feelings in relation to these effectually ephemeral, but ostensibly fathomless moments of departure. We won't, though. We don't talk about these things, and besides, I'm sure that it's one-sided, that I'm the only one experiencing the molten ball of nausea that permeates through my body in hot, pulsating waves, slowly familiarizing itself with every organ, blood vessel, and nerve ending in my system before finally arriving at its intended destination, the brain. And if it is in fact true that you too feel these feelings, then I pity you no less than I do myself for not having found a way to cope, repair, nor heal. I, for one, have sparingly found success in dopamine detoxification in times of similar feelings during my past. That is, rapaciously saving all of your own time for yourself and not finding enough grace to share it with others despite the urges and temptations. I will avoid most forms of entertainment, junk food, and drugs for long periods of time, allowing only a novel before bedtime or even during lunch. Reading is, in my experience, one of the best companions a man can have, and more importantly, one of the most reliable. Exercise is a large part of the detoxification as it works to clear the mental slate from worldly pursuits in a manner that consuming media deceptively feels to be doing. I haven't forgotten your disdain for exercise, but I assure you that it serves to heal the cracks of the mind that are formed through the treacherous turmoil of even your most humdrum days. I urge you to try out my detoxification, and I assure you that when you do, your unseasoned food will begin to taste better, your conversation with the cashier at the grocery store will be exceedingly uplifting, your focus and productive stamina at work will be enhanced, and that even the most minute wins of your day will feel as though they were mankind's greatest victories. Who's to say that they aren't? You could have probably guessed that I'm not conducting a dopamine detoxification at the moment. It's rather obvious, isn't it? I haven't exercised as much as I'd like lately. I lethargically consume films in bed until my eyelids fold upon themselves, and I submit to the substance-nearing pleasure of your company all too often. How could I not? I enjoy my time with you. I really do. It's only when the elevated dimension of pain is exacted upon the fabric of both my flesh and soul by your departure do I question if you're worth it in the first place. Listen, we should be together either all the time or not at all, because I can't handle this precarious middle ground that the fools all around me flippantly label as balance. The key to life is balance. I don't know about that. I don't like how this specific instance of balance makes me feel. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter, though. Are you free to, say, grab some coffee tomorrow? Your lonely companion, AKR.